And we are live here on the Comedy Jungle, although you won't see it live. With us today is the very lovely and talented Veronica Memoir. She's from the Quad Cities area, and she was nice enough to join us tonight and forever on this podcast. Our producer is the lovely Sai, my wife. She usually doesn't do these things, but didn't trust me around a very pretty girl, so she had to come here. Yes. Veronica, on the Comedy Jungle, there is but one rule, and that is there are no rules, only fun.
Okay,
Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. The first question I ask everyone who comes on the show, have you ever banged anyone famous?
I have not. I think my mom took care of that for me.
No.
When I was 8, I learned that my mom was a secret Playboy bunny through the OJ trials, and I think she fucked him and Mick Jagger in the same
Wow.
era. And through that, I realized that I was good.
Yeah. That's like the best answer I've gotten to this question so far.
Oh yeah, my mom's a whore.
That's a good answer to any question. It's a good answer to any question.
This answer just keeps getting better and better. Quick question. Veronica Memoir, that is a fantastic name. Is that your actual name, or is it a stage name?
It is a stage name. I had been writing a book for the last 10 years called The Veronica Memoirs, and I'd been in writer's block. And when I got into comedy, there was someone that actually had my first name, so I just used that. But Veronica was my stripper name when I did that many years ago.
Stripper name.
Yeah.
It's just getting better
So
and better.
there's a lot of layers of the onion here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we're going to be peeling those layers off. My wife, Sai, she's our executive producer tonight. She's also a writer, published.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I
She brought you a book. Yeah.
we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is your show.
Anybody who wants in on that, I don't know, you can contact me at tomthefatcomic@gmail.com. Okay, when did you start doing stand-up?
My first open mic was February 8th, 2023. So
You
it'll
know
be
this that
3
day.
years
Wow.
coming. Yes. I was in a moment of crisis when I got into stand-up, so the date is significant for me.
Did you, well, like most people in stand-up that I know, we all do it to cure our crippling depression. That's why I got into it, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was definitely a useful tool to kind of help me. I had been working for, I had built a really great career life for myself. All the things I talk about in stand-up, I kept secret until I did stand-up. So I revealed a lot to a lot of people that they had no idea. But I ended up changing jobs that worked better for my lifestyle as a single mom, but within a month I was laid off of this startup. And then the next day I found myself at an open mic in the Chicago area near my parents' house and just trauma dumping on stage. And I wasn't working, so I kept going to open mics, and I didn't know anyone in the Quad Cities, so I actually was driving out weekly to the Chicagoland area to do 3 or 5 minutes.
Were you instantly addicted to it, or just?
Yeah, I got a great response, and for me, it's never been about being famous or like being a comedian. It's just been like, this feels like the right thing to do. Initially, it was like, oh, this is killing my writer's block, where I can write about the stuff that's been hard in a way that doesn't affect me. I'd already gone through therapy, so I had tools in a toolbox, fortunately. But then I just kept doing it, and it was the first time making adult friends that had no tie with my ex-husband. So it was like it was a new chapter for me as a person.
Yeah, you have to move on.
It's been so significant.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
has become everything that I work for.
Well, I've seen you a number of times, and I'm always impressed by just the honesty in your comedy. I'm like, those things really happen, and I'm like, wow, that's something else to be able to talk about that. Okay, what was funnier? Your prom, I'm assuming you went to one, or your first open mic?
Oh, open mic for sure. Prom was terrible for me. Are you kidding
That's
me?
funny. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Dish.
Okay. So a senior prom, I was dating the older brother of one person that I thought was a best friend. There was like a trio of us. This one girl, me, and another girl that had the same name. I was dating first girl's older brother. There was some like weird drama. My name number 2 was jealous, and then Older brother left me at prom for other girl with the same name. And I was left alone and totally, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is a
That's
great.
awful.
Yeah.
That's a great prom story.
Yeah, don't date your friend's siblings ever, or family ever. Just don't fuck around and find out.
Well, you know, I mean, he didn't
It's
even have to
terrible.
learn a new name. I mean,
No, we were all we were the two best friends of his sister. Talk about a pervert. He was 20 and we were in high school. Are you kidding me? He just had to play guitar and all of us took our panties off. It was ridiculous.
That's all you have to do, Tommy.
I tried learning guitar. I have fat fingers.
Were you 20? Because that makes a difference.
No, I was like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's a different demographic, though. I bet you that could work. You don't need that, too, though.
No.
Your wife probably likes your fat fingers. We don't have to get into it.
What say you, honey? Are we getting into it?
Your pin is huge, Tom.
Yeah. Check this out. That's proof right there. Yeah. All right. You told me you were a conspiracy theorist and have a lot of unconventional views.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm not going to ask about those because we have my favorite part of the show, the Tommy's Feud. And the subject of Tommy's Feud are conspiracy theories and supernatural phenomena.
Ooh, okay.
So, let me find the questions here. Okay. You know how Family Feud works, don't you?
Vaguely. I've never been a TV game show kind of gal.
Oh, you're dead to me now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
okay. Now, basically, you get 30 seconds. You give me what you think is the most popular answer. I polled 100 people.
Okay.
Or technically, I just asked myself 100 times.
Sure.
And came up with the answers to
You should have
this.
talked to Brian Farrell. He would have had at least 16 of them.
Yeah, that guy is like, he's out there.
Yeah, he is.
Good guy.
The best. The best. Plug for Brian.
Yeah. Okay, so after I finish the first question, you have 30 seconds. Give me the most popular answer. If you can't think of an answer, say something funny because I have discretionary points. If you score more than 100 points on this, we're buying you a drink. Or
Great.
soda or
Perfect.
whatever you would like.
Yeah,
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, now these are, for the folks, these are real questions, conspiracy theories and supernatural stuff. And we have, oh wait, that's my sentinels. We have real answers with points. All right, here we go. First question.
Okay.
Name the most popular conspiracy theory. You only get 30 seconds. Come up with something.
The Earth's flat.
Okay, flat Earth. Something that happens to you during an alien abduction.
Everything smells like cardboard.
Smells like cardboard. Interesting.
We
And
do a communion.
next question. An item you can wear or carry with you that will protect you from conspiracies or supernatural events.
Tinfoil.
Tinfoil, that works. Fourth question.
Great for camping too.
A group many conspiracy theory believers think is secretly running the earth.
A group of conspiracy theories that
No, a group that the conspiracy theory people think runs the earth.
well, there's a group of mouth breathers that probably think that there's I think they think that there's like reptilians or people.
The reptiles, okay, love it.
underneath, but they also think that they're probably like Jewish. I think there's like another layer that
Jewish reptiles work.
Yeah, I
better.
think they think that there's like that's part of the energy that goes there. The algorithm's fucked.
Last question. The percentage of adults who believe in at least one conspiracy theory.
85%.
Okay, I think you're going to win this. All right, let's go over the answers, shall we?
I think they're down there, Tom.
Yeah,
The answers are always down there.
for men, yeah, they are. Okay, now I need the questions again. Listen, you're not paying for high quality production values on this show. The question
It's
was
the intrinsic value though.
exactly. Name the most popular conspiracy theory, and you said
Flat Earth.
flat Earth, which was tied for number 2. You get 25 points. Keep track of this, please, Si.
Okay, I'll try to add that.
The number 1 was the JFK shooting.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a lot of stuff that recently came out with that, so maybe I wasn't thinking about that directly.
Okay,
Okay,
the
so
flat
25.
the flat Earth was tied with the moon landing was fake. The number 3 answer was Elvis is still alive. The number 4 answer was aliens landed at Area 51.
Oh, that's a conspiracy theory? Then what are we talking about? What are we talking about? That's here now.
And the number 5 answer was a tie between 9/11 being an inside job
Ooh.
and the vaccines or some kind of corporate plot to make money.
Here's the thing.
This will be good. I'm all ears.
There's a difference between conspiracy theories and unfortunate news with statistics. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. The next question. Something happened to you during an alien abduction. You said smell cardboard.
Yeah, so there's a book, Communion, about this man talks about his experiences being abducted, and one of the things in his interviews with a lot of people that make that claim was right before the time that they're abducted, especially in particular with the Greys, is that their senses change, but it just smells like this damp, wet cardboard through that experience where they do and don't have remembering. But that sense is something that was pretty profound in a lot of people that he interviewed.
Okay.
I haven't smelled it there, just in my mom's basement.
That answer is actually not on here. However, I like that answer, so we're going to give you 15 discretionary points.
Okay, I stopped keeping track.
You're at 40.
I'm doing great. Okay, cool.
She's keeping them.
Okay,
The number
perfect.
1 answer was you get anally probed by the aliens.
Oh.
You know, that's a lot of them claim that they got probed when they.
Remember your 100
Oh, yeah.
voters and
Again, I think I'm just so desensitized of what happens when you're abducted, period. That is that's going to happen. Yeah, of course. They're going to try to figure you out.
The number 2 question was your memory gets erased.
Oh, yeah.
The number 3 was your brain gets scanned and downloaded.
See, I'm going in order of operation. All of that's going to happen. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, we just wanted the most popular answer,
Yeah.
what people would say. The number 4 is you're flown into space, so you get to look at the Earth and be in space.
Mm.
And the number 5 answer is you get to meet the aliens and, I don't know, have tea with them or something. I don't know why you would do that. But.
Telepathic communication.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next question was an item you can wear or carry with you that will protect you from conspiracies or supernatural events. You said tinfoil.
Yeah.
The number 1 answer is a tinfoil hat.
Okay.
Well,
Well, yeah, you shape it into anything.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Blocks
you
it all
get
out.
the full 30 points for that.
Okay.
The number 2 was a cross made out of wood or silver in case werewolves or vampires or whoever comes after you.
The silver bullet, too.
The number 3 is garlic. I didn't think a silver bullet. However, the number 4 answer was guns and ammo. So it's never bad to have one of those with you.
Never.
5 was a tie between holy water and a lead room with walls in the ceiling to keep everything out. The next question was a group. Why did I write it like that?
because you're a dumbass.
Well, there's 2 points of information that I felt like I needed to answer. Who's the group of conspiracy theorists?
Yeah.
And then, what is that surreal event?
Okay, we DoorDashed all day. I went home. I had an hour to do this, and I wrote it poorly because I was.
No,
in a
I
hurry.
think it's a good question, though.
Yeah. Basically, the question is, what do many conspiracy theorists believe who secretly run the Earth? Who do they think? You said the lizards, the shape-shifting lizard people. That is.
Well, in terms of what I really believe, but in terms of conspiracy theories, yeah.
Okay. The number 1 answer was a tie between billionaires and bankers. It's some sort of weird. The number 2 answer was what you got, the Illuminati and the Lizardati, as sometimes people call it that. You get 30 points for that. Where are we at, Si?
70.
I think you're going to win this.
I'm a C student.
Then the deep state, religions or cults, and then the last one was space aliens. And now we're on the last question, the percentage of adults who believe at least one conspiracy theory, and you said
85%.
85%. You got the number 1 answer, which is 75 to 89%, 35 points. You're over the top. You have won the game.
A+.
Yeah,
Thank you. I worked really hard for this.
you did. Not as hard as I
For
was.
for a beverage.
This is. You think this is easy? It's not. You know,
These are good questions.
I'm not a very smart man. My wife will tell you that. She's sitting right there. So anyway, congratulations on winning.
Thank you.
You're going in. I'm going to be eventually getting hats that say I won the Tommy's Feud. I'll get you one.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won Tommy's Feud.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope I fight somebody afterwards because of it.
Ooh, that would be a good.
You could fight Tommy. Not me, though. You'd probably win.
Probably.
I'm gonna find a Tommy to fight. Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe it'll probably just be on the internet though.
Probably.
You seem like the type who might troll people on the internet.
I don't actually. I feel like I could, but I don't like. I've made a very conscious choice over the last, especially since becoming a parent, but just over the last like 5 to 10 years of my life to really choose to not feed the ugly. Like if I'm gonna talk shit, it's gonna be about myself and it's gonna be there and it'll be funny, but I don't see the point in using my energy for that. I just rather do something that I enjoy.
I wish I had that attitude. I like to go on there and I'll troll people just to light them up because.
I feel like there's difference though, because I think it's different where like, especially if you present as a man or a woman, you're going to get different kinds of feedback and thoughts.
Oh yeah,
It's very different in how you troll. Now, if I presented myself as a man, I bet you I would love trolling. But as a woman, I don't belong there. I just don't belong there, and there's no good that would come from that for me.
Do you run into a lot of sexism when you do comedy shows or?
Initially, when people don't know me, but I feel like I've done a good job being very to the point and explicit on what I allow the type of engagement to be with people, even when it comes to like jokes on stage and off stage. Once people get a sense that like I'm not fucking interested, I don't have a problem. But people think that they have a chance before they kind of get the sense of who I am. But overall, I don't have a problem. When it's a problem, it's usually a person that has a problem beyond me.
So what's your favorite type of comedy? Like dirty stuff, clean stuff? What happens during your day?
I like honesty. I like honesty. I like the bravery that comes with honesty and being on stage and saying things that aren't always well or widely received, and being able to bring people together. I think when I find comedians that tend to lean in, go over the top of being crass or overly sexually explicit, while I can appreciate the writing and the good jokes that are there, I'm always looking for more to prove to me that they can offer additional value to what I'm looking for. But again, I do a lot of crass jokes and I have a lot of stories, but I think also for me, because I initially started telling the secret that I used to be a stripper and like I used to have crippling shame that came with it. So for me, it's also been important to make sure that I can and do write material that's expansive of that, because that's not what I want to be known for. So it's also like
you don't want to be known as a stripper comedian.
Right, like, and that's gonna happen by default, and it serves me well in many circumstances in terms of getting booked, doing crowd work, being someone else mentioning my name on stage. Like, I'll take it, but I want to make sure that I'm able to offer more. And for me, it's I can tell all of that stuff, but when people come to me afterwards and say this other joke that was about my kid or parenting or work, and they can relate to that, that's what I'm really looking for, because for me, I know I'm doing the work of a comedian versus just being loud on stage about something that I think everybody needs to know and I need to feel empowered about. Like, for me, there's a difference.
What's the largest crowd you've ever performed in front of?
200, and it was when I won the contest at Rhythm City Casino, and I was opened for Taylor Williamson.
I won a contest
and another
there.
one, and someone else there too. But it was a full room, which was nice.
Yeah, I won.
You were one. I think you and Henry Mays were like the three winners when they were running that.
Yeah,
the last
I don't know if I won the last one or the second one.
I think you won the last. I don't know. Either way,
Yeah.
how was your experience doing that?
Oh, it was a blast.
Yeah.
I got to open for it was named after a chewing tobacco. Copenhagen Bandit.
Oh yes, That was probably a really funny show.
It was, but it was two shows. The first show, I mean, it was death on a stick. The crowd was like nothing, and there was more than 100 in there.
Yeah.
The second crowd, 2 hours later, I guess they were drunk or something. It was half the size, and it was a great crowd.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It is interesting how sometimes the fullness of the room doesn't necessarily make for a great show. It helps in a lot of cases, but yeah, if you can have a smaller crowd that's got a good vibe,
That's into it, yeah.
way better. Yeah.
Yeah,
The laughs are better.
I've done a room that had 8 people in it, and it was fabulous. You think, oh, and I'm walking up to them, and they're into it and having a great time, and you talk to them, and then I've been in bigger rooms of 40 and 50, and it's just laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, well, I mean, and at this point, anybody that shows up, like, I'm gonna take, and it's hard. I think that's the beauty about comedy, though, is like being able to show up and be awkward when you have nobody there, but you still can get those organic laughs of people that you haven't seen before. That's good experience. Like, it's always a win.
Yeah.
I learn every single time. So, yeah. Yeah.
See, I know I have more questions. What would I normally ask? I didn't bring my notes because I didn't write any out because we were so late getting here. I almost got killed in the drive-in too. But the wife will attest to that, right, honey?
It's the only thing truthful he's ever said, but
That's
yes.
not true.
I'm not a tick for tack person here. I'm divorced, so I don't know how true any of this is.
Well, we did give the guy the bird and a big long honk.
Ooh.
I'm the bird giver. She's the honker.
Yeah, wait till you hear
It's a good team effort.
It is. I do a much more dramatic bird.
Yeah, she likes the side seat drive.
I'm just picturing Sam honking and the windows down and you're out there just kind of flapping your arms while he's driving by. And
we'll do that the next time.
So real safety. I don't know how far your limbs can be outside of a moving operating vehicle, but that would be a funny sight. One thing that reminds me of that is while I've always been an introvert and kind of quiet, I've secretly always been deviant. And like, I'm still here, right? Like, it's just never going away. But my friends and I, in high school, I was growing up in an area where there's a lot of new development, so there's a lot of construction happening, and my friends and I ended up taking our parents, like, in minivans. And at the time, like in the 2000s, late 90s, you could open the doors on the minivans while they were driving.
Wow.
And we had two different minivans, and we're driving on the road, and we're shooting bottle rockets outside, like between the car. I have burns on my shoulder still from just shooting bottle rockets while driving in, like, rural Illinois. But it's fun. It's fun to be a little nuts.
Oh yeah, I'm a lot nuts.
I don't advise that for anyone, especially under the age of 18. We did get in a lot of trouble, but that was because we ended up parking at a construction site and climbing on the equipment and trespassing with bottle rockets.
Yeah.
Was that part of your violation, trespassing with bottle rockets?
I don't remember specifically. I just know that, like, we got in a lot of trouble, and we were all under 18 though, so it wasn't terrible. We really weren't. We weren't being malicious or like we weren't damaging property. We were just a bunch of idiots. That
I'm an idiot. The wife can tell you.
I like being. I like. Endlessly. I'm not stupid, but I do like being an idiot sometimes.
Oh yeah. See, I base my life on a combination of Homer Simpson and Peter Griffin.
It's taken me so long to get comfortable with those characters. My whole life, watching as a kid, I wanted to punch Homer and Peter Griffin in the face.
Why?
Because he was obnoxious, he was crude, and he was inconsiderate to their wife. So again, you have the eye roll. So now that I've been in comedy, I get it, because now that I'm divorced and act way more like a man than I ever have before, I get it. But that's because I don't have a wife. But now I need a wife. And then I get it. But like most of my life, I've hated that kind of persona because for me, it was, and again, I'm not like a feminist, right? But like subliminal messaging is you wonder why you have a whole generation of fuck all men that don't think that they need to do anything and it's okay to just talk shit to somebody that's supposed to birth your offspring. Not into it, but I can appreciate the joke. The writing, solid, but it's triggering because it's honest, and that's what I don't like. I don't like how real that actually is when it's supposed to just be funny.
And they have hot wives.
Yeah,
Hot
they got
wives.
like fucking wives, and it's like,
Because-
man.
Well, once you go fat, you never go back.
Well, I mean that I think isn't there for me. It's just I didn't stay for him to get fat, so you're lucky, man.
Oh, I was fat when she married me. Chicks with esteem issues.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. Oh man.
So, what do you want to do in the future with comedy? Where do you want to go? Be like a headliner?
I have no idea. So I've headlined a few shows, but again, no one follows me because I'm new. So like, it's good for that experience and to practice the time, but like I can't expect selling out shows. So I've started producing shows locally. One, because I'm a mom first and I'm unwilling to travel. I can't travel like I used to.
Oh, right.
I'm unwilling to miss time, and I know that I'm not in a position to headline or can afford to go out for 20, 30-minute sets here and there. So I'm producing shows where I can host, I get a couple minutes, I can work material, but I'm building something. And for me, it's giving me an opportunity to still perform, network, and it's been fun putting lineups together and getting local comics and out of town comics to network and merge. And I'm trying to see is there a way that I can pair people that can learn and just really perform well together. So that's been a lot of fun. I am losing money in the process because it's hard. It's hard, especially in a smaller region. But I'm enjoying the process, and for me, I'm always finding another money angle. Like I have an MBA separately outside of this. I hate corporate. I want to do consulting. Like I'm finding opportunities where I just am trusting the process, and it's going to lead me to what I'm supposed to do. I'm not going to be famous anytime soon, and I don't care about that. It's like I'm having so much fun.
Yeah, that's
I'm just having so much fun.
Well, I tell everybody who asks that comedy is a career where you can make tens and tens of dollars if you work really, really hard.
Yeah.
And
it's for me, it's like doing comedy and driving 3 hours for a show and not making money, or for an open mic or whatever. Like that's me not
It's
dating.
love.
It's
You're
me
doing it for
going
the love,
out. That's
yeah.
me going out on date money, and like that would be what my 50% of a date would be, or me going out and shopping, or me getting my nails
You actually
done.
pay 50% of a date?
Oh, most of the time, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Where were you like 40 years ago?
I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I do.
Not happy about it. There we go. I
Like,
that.
you know what that's like, where you gotta do shit, you're not happy about it, but you're just gonna do it because fucking save the peace.
Okay, let me ask you a quick
He's married.
hypothetically, 40 years ago, I'd take a girl out, drive through. Good
Yeah.
date? Yes or no?
If the conversation's good, if it's a first, second, third date, it doesn't matter what you do. You gotta have a good conversation and be able to have reciprocity.
That's probably why I never got many second dates or thirds.
Yeah, conversation's really important.
Yeah, I'm not a big talker.
And the other thing is, I just recently went out with someone who I was willing to give the chance, because I don't seek it, so I'll gauge it a little bit. Checked all the boxes, took me on his private plane, we went on his boat for a few days.
Wow.
Dude didn't make me laugh once. Not once.
So that like a big prerequisite?
Oh, dude, yeah. Like, I'm not your...
Okay, pay attention,
No,
guys.
if you can't make me laugh, absolutely not. If I'm responsible to make you laugh, fuck off.
So that's like kind of
No.
like being responsible for your own orgasm. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You communicate how to do it together, but yeah, it's on you.
She's going to hit me on the way
Sometimes
home
the
for that.
Lexapro doesn't make that easy, but you know.
How many times are you going to hit me on the way home after this interview, Si?
How many times you're gonna breathe, Tom?
You know, my mom used to say about being married to my dad, it was like, it just felt like 5 minutes underwater.
I tell her, we've been married 27 years, and I always tell the crowd, it doesn't seem like one day less than 2.5 full decades.
Yeah.
Actually, I bumped that up to 3
I
days.
was
There's a
gonna
lot of
say
life,
that
though.
your math is really
Yeah, I went to public schools, folks. What the fuck, man? I'm not that smart.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Gotta reform.
I'm a recovering sex worker. Is what I am. I used to be a professional phone sex operator.
I know we've got a lot. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot that we can figure out in terms of past life experience of
I-
getting tipped. Um, words are powerful.
okay,
Words are very powerful.
what was the best tip you ever got when you were dancing, if I can ask?
I was a smarter, not harder person, and I never drank at work. I was a sober stripper. So I would make men find me smart and then somehow make them realize that I was a lot like their daughter. And then they would just give me money for sitting at their table and then they would feel bad. That was my favorite way of making money.
Wow, so you use psychological warfare
But
on them.
I would make people pay for my time to talk to me. So otherwise I was hustled. But yeah, I would just sit and talk to people, and they were amazed that I could carry conversations. I made like $900 just talking to people. But
Wow.
I should probably, there's a line, yeah.
Oh, the heck with those guys.
I need to buy Veronica her beverage.
Well, la-ti-da. I was hoping they would forget.
You should make sure it's actually recorded.
It's still going. I can see the little red light.
Okay.
Veronica, it has been a blast.
It has been a blast. This has been fun.
Now-
Good questions.
Last thing, you got any shows you want to plug?
When is this going to be shared?
Well, I'll try to get it on by tomorrow.
Oh, well, yes.
I'll send you a link and everything.
lots of shows. I have
How come I'm on none of them?
Well, I've built a lot up, and I'm mixing local and traveling because I'm not looking to have favors.
Do
I
you
don't do
have-
favors for anybody.
Oh, do you have slots for fat losers?
I do, but for next year, but I haven't gotten the dates
Well,
yet. So I'll
forget
let you know.
Starman, because I'm a bigger, fatter loser than he'll ever be. Don't forget that.
Starman was on a show recently, so I'll do the rotation. But I have a show that you gotta fill in the space. There's like a puzzle piece of comic lineups. There's like that one, that one, that one. The stereotypes, they exist for a reason. Tiffany's on November 1st. I have a lot of great local comics. Austin Ingalls is coming up from Austin, Texas.
Yeah, he's
So
still
he'll-
mad at me.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'll talk to him about it. He probably has.
Oh, don't tell him I said that.
Well, he'll see it on
Oh,
this.
shit, if he sees this. I'll say it.
University Club, November 14th.
Is that in Peoria or here?
Here in Moline, November 22nd at the Goose in Dubuque, November 28th at Sterling at the Rusty Fox, and then November 29th at the Speakeasy. So November's busy.
Are you going to be at the Speakeasy Friday night?
For the mic,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. It just depends if I can figure out how to get my dryer to work on YouTube because I don't want to pay somebody. So, but yeah, probably because who wants to do labor?
Well, not me.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is going to wrap it up because the wife is giving me the evil eye. I've seen that look, folks. It's not good.
Just the normal look you get, Tommy.
Did I say you could talk? Yeah, I'm a dead man.
I'm uncomfortable.
Well, let's kill this off.
Thank you.
Look at it. Zoom in. This is the face of terror. I'm a dead man.